Hello everyone. I will be using this STARS computer to show you how to use our Teams group to make notes. So this is something that we will be using to take minutes of our meeting, like for example during the house meetings every Mondays. So I assume that all your computers have already this Microsoft Teams uploaded. So I'll click on that and get it ready. And I will go to this Leikikoulu and Taikametsa group. So for Leikikoulu, we have this account Englannin kielinen dot Leikikoulu at pilke päiväkodit.fi. Let me check on that. Englannin kielinen Leikikoulu at pilbi. Okay, so that's the account number that Leikikoulu can use. So that means that stars, rainbows and sunshines can open that using this account. And then we have our password, which I will not be mentioning here for security purpose, but you can, everyone knows, we can send it through email and some other ways if you want to. So our password should be correct. So it should be opening up. Sorry, it takes some time. But this should be working. Yes. So it's here. If you notice that there is Kotola Taikametsa here, that is because this team is made up of Taikametsa Leikikoulu. This is the reason why we are using this team to provide information about the meetings. Now let's go straight to making the minutes of meeting. We have two options in doing it. If you go to Teams, and then this portion here, Tiedostot, click on that, you will see that the information that had been added are listed here. For example, yesterday, they added this Talopalaveri document and also the Pihavalvonta document during the meeting. So these were added yesterday. Now, like for example, if I am in charge of making notes for the meeting today and I have to use Teams, this is one of my options now. So if I'm here, there is this Uusi. You can click on that, and then it will give you options here, which one you want to use. So like for example, if you notice that this is Word, and this is Excel, and there's also PowerPoint here. So it's really up to you which one you want to use. So for example, I will use Word because this is normally what we use. I can open that. And then let's create the team meeting. Since this is just a practice, I will use practice so that I will not mess up the stuff here. And so I'll create that. And so it will open up to a page where I can now take note of the meeting. So I'm driven to Microsoft Word page here. I mean just a page where you can take notes. So this is a page now that you can use to take notes. So since I use their practice, I can use here. If it's Talopalaveri, maybe you can use here Talopalaveri. Or if you wish to write it in English, house meeting, and then the date, and so on and so forth. So this normally automatically goes this information automatically goes to the Teams system. I'm not an expert on this. I'm just telling you how I use it and how I understand it. So if there are things that you know better, of course, you can always say so. So if I go to, so like for example, the meeting is over and this is done, this will automatically attach in our Teams information. So if I go back to Teams here, the document should be here. So if you see in this tiedos area, you can see the word practice, and that's what I did earlier. So if I click on that, you will see what is actually being written there. This is really slow. So there, you can see the word house meeting. That's the only thing I've written earlier. So that's it. Now, if you want to go back and, like for example, I don't want that thing there, I have the option to click it away, take it away. So I left click on it because I don't really need it, so I'll take it out now to refrain confusions, and then I'll delete it. And yes, I want to delete it. All right. Now it's gone. And another option also is if you have here, of course you have the other lists. You can have also OneNote. And from here, you can click it here, or you can click it also from here. If you see the three buttons down here, and then OneNote is also here. That's another way of also clicking and making notes. But the problem with OneNote, as far as I know, based on my observation here, notes that are taken through OneNote doesn't go here in this list. So if someone puts a note about the team meeting using OneNote, I didn't see it coming here, but instead it went to this tiedos dot in this right corner of your computer. So if I click on that, now you can see that there is this OneNote item here that I have tried to do earlier. Now my problem with this is that I have no idea how to like delete it. If I don't want it there, I don't know how to delete it out from the system. So, well, it's up to us which one we are going to use. And also the ones that were taken yesterday are here. So maybe it's up to us to decide which one we will use to create the minutes of meeting. But for me, the words here are the easiest ones to take notes of. And that's all about taking notes of the meeting. Thank you.